it's Jen from Kaale Scrap Designs. I just wanted to share a couple of magazines, vintage magazines that I found at a thrift store. The first one here is the American Ideals magazine. So everyone's probably familiar with the Ideals magazine. And I believe they go up into the 90s, 1990s. I'm not for sure, but I think so. So this is one of the one of the magazines that I found. And this one's actually dated May 1970. So this one is vintage. And I was just gonna go through a couple of pages through each book. And I just thought that I love the texture of these pages. I've used them before in my journals. And I just love these magazines. So when I see them, I do pick them up. I have quite a few of them, probably too many of them. But the paper and the texture on all of them with the poems, I just think make a great addition to any junk journal. And I'm not going to go through every page, but I'll flip through it pretty quick. New York City. I'll see if the Twin Towers are there. So this looks like it's a, it's got a lot of nice floral pieces in here. These are really pretty. So this one was dated 1970. And let's take a look at this one. It is dated 1957. So one of the ways I could tell when I look at these magazines, the ones with the staples are really the vintage magazines before the 70s, and the 70s and above are all glued in. So this one was 1957, and somebody even wrote in here 1957. And this one is a Friendship Ideals magazine. And the texture on these are even better than the texture on the 1970s. This looks like this Friendship magazine might have been during the winter. Not really sure. It's a lot of winter themed in here. A Lifetime of Friendship. This, I just wish you could feel this. A lot of old vintagey photos. Again, more floral photos. These really do just make great addition. Now I know from working in a 1940s, I think it was like 49 magazine, some of the paper was a little brittle, so it was hard to fold. I'm not sure with the 57. I haven't worked on with any of those as of yet. But just the poems alone and the old photos, I just love them. And there's so much that we could do with them, making ephemera for our journals. This is pretty. You know, I want to hoard every one I get. I know I shouldn't. I should probably get rid of some. It still has the old, I guess they were $1.25 back in the year, and a 1-year subscription was $6.50. Interesting. The other one I got was a Carefree Days. This one was probably in the 90s. It's newer. You can tell by the numeral digits here, it was in the 90s. This is a summer one, so it's probably going to have some nice nature photos. That's pretty. Some old recipes. How many of you guys use the Ideal magazines in your junk journals? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be curious to know. And I'd also be curious to know if any of you have never heard of the Ideals magazines. This is an Easter one. This is in the 90s as well. And a lot of the Easter ones usually have a lot of floral photos. The butterflies are beautiful. I like the Easter ones because of the florals. Those I try to hang on to. I've given some away. I've sold some in my eBay store just because I've had so many of them. But I keep picking them up when I buy them because I don't think they're easy to come by. And then an old-fashioned, which I've never worked with, and this is glued in, so this is the 90s, 89. But just the photos and the pictures and the things that we can make from this magazine. So I'll probably be working on some ephemera soon. But again, I really would like to know who works with these and what you do with them in your junk journals. If you could comment below. And if you've never heard of it before, comment below that this is the first time you're seeing it. I'd be curious to know. I don't even see a price on this one. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so that's funny. It went from 1957 was $6.50 a year to the 90s went to $16 a year. Well, that's all I have. This is what I wanted to share. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have yet to subscribe, please do. If you'd like to see more of my videos, I'd appreciate it. I just want to thank everybody since I started becoming more active on YouTube, which was in the last month. That's probably because I'm working from home, so I'm not doing a 2-hour commute anymore. So I have an additional 2 hours a day now to put towards my crafting and my journal making, and now a video here and there. That's what allowed me to start. And since I've started, I've gained 100 new subscribers in the last 3.5 weeks. And I just want to thank each and every one of you. And I'm thinking about doing a giveaway at 200 or 250 subscribers. So if you know anyone that's interested in watching my channel, please share, like, and subscribe so you can see all of the new up-and-coming videos that I have. And again, thanks again for watching. You guys have a great day.